This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. Our Community Credit Union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. And Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. United Community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, welcome once again to Hawkins Middle School for the final game in the North Mason Holiday Invitational. This matchup features the Wright Academy Tarriers and the North Mason Bulldogs. The Bulldogs come into tonight's game at 2-7 after a heartbreaking 60-58 loss to Forks last night. North Mason was led in the loss by Miller Campbell's 23 points and Ethan Collins' 13. The Tarriers are 4-3 on the season after last night's 38-37 overtime win over Clahalia. Charles Wright scored all of their points in OT from the free throw line, going 6 for 6. The Tarriers got 15 points from Nathaniel Husana and 12 from Dane Jacobson. There's no record of these teams playing each other prior to tonight, and the only common opponent this season for both is Clahalia. As mentioned, CWA beat the Eagles last night in overtime. The Bulldogs lost to Clahalia by 3 on December 4th. So coming up on the Our Community Credit Union Between the Games show, have starting lineups for both teams. It's the final game of the North Mason Holiday Invitational. Charles Wright Academy Tarriers versus the North Mason Bulldogs from Hawkins Middle School in Belfair. Next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Since 1941, our Community Credit Union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same: providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
So my name is Michelle Hamilton. I'm a family physician working at Shelton Family Medicine. So I went into family medicine because I like taking care of the entire family. I really like taking care of children. I'm interested in women's health and then also in geriatrics. And family medicine is really the only specialty where you can take care of the whole family. In Mason General, just everybody was incredibly friendly. It seemed like it was a really close-knit community. The staff had worked here a long time. It seemed like everyone was really focused on giving good care and putting patients first.
Welcome back to Hawkins Middle School and the Our Community Credit Union Between Games show, just ahead of the North Mason Bulldogs and the Charles Wright Academy Terriers. For some reason, I'm really tired right at the moment. Time to give you starting lineups. We'll start out with the visitors there. Charles Wright Academy. Nathaniel Husana, 6'4", senior guard. He had 15 points last night. David Dirth, a 6'1", a senior guard. He played but did not score against Clahalia yesterday. Dane Jacobson, 6'3", senior guard, 12 points and hit 4 3-pointers. Jason Floyd, 6'5", senior post player, had 6 points last night. And Ben Brink, a 5'11" sophomore guard. He played but did not score against Clahalia in the overtime win. For the Bulldogs, pretty much the same starters as they've had, well, last night as well as most of the season, at least as I have seen them. John Beatty, a 5'10" senior guard. Joe Crosswhite, a 5'9" senior guard. Reed Williams, a 5'6" junior guard. Miller Campbell, 6'2", a senior forward. And Ryan Cruikshank, a 6'3" junior center. For Beatty, he had 5 points yesterday against Forks. Crosswhite had 9. Williams did not score. Campbell led the way with 23, and Cruikshank just had 3 points for North Mason in their loss to Forks. We will take another timeout, and we'll be back with the tip-off of this game, as it's the North Mason Bulldogs and the Charles Wright Academy Terriers in the finale of the North Mason Holiday Invitational here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our Community Credit Union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Now we're back here at Hawkins Middle School for the starting lineups of these teams. Will remind you, it's Nathaniel Husana, David Dirth, Dane Jacobson, Jason Floyd, and Ben Brink for Charles Wright Academy. For the Bulldogs from North Mason, it's John Beatty, Joe Crosswhite, Reed Williams, Miller Campbell, and Ryan Cruikshank. So the starting lineups are being announced here, and we'll see how the Bulldogs can do against this very athletic and quick Charles Wright Academy team. We'll be back with the tip-off here in a moment.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
And we're back waiting for the tip-off of this ball game between the Tarriers from Charles Wright Academy and the Bulldogs from North Mason. The Tarriers will be in their road green uniforms with white stripes and black numbers, and the Bulldogs in all white with the blue numbers and blue trim. Husana waiting for the game to be tipped off. Different refereeing crew for this game as we had in the earlier game. It'll be Crookshank and Husana facing off. Ready to rock and roll here. And here we go. Well, almost here we go. Hardly any noises. Let's get something going on in here. Ball is tipped up, and Husana will tip it into the back court, way back. And going back to get it is Jacobson. Jacobson can shoot the three. He hit 4 threes against Clahalia. He'll swing it over to Dearth. Dearth up top to Floyd. Into the corner. Jacobson, three. Off. Rebound off of the hands of Ben Brink, out of bounds. And it's Bulldog ball. Here comes Williams to get North Mason started. Reed between the circles. High post feed to Crookshank. To Miller, swinging over to Crosswhite. Down it goes to Crookshank. He draws a double team to the hoop. Drops off. Rebound. Husana can't handle it. Goes out to Williams. Williams to three-point arc on the far side. He'll reset. Swing it over near side. Crosswhite. Joe will step back. Get it over to Beatty. Beatty fake to the baseline. Throw it over to Crosswhite. Takes an open three. It's off. Rebound. Husana. And here comes Jacobson. Swing it over there to, it's up top to Brink, I'm sorry. A little behind on the play here. Jacobson gets the ball back, down it goes to Floyd on the baseline. Side of the, actually in the middle of the paint, up and in for Husana. Here comes the Bulldogs. Beatty. Swinging around to Crosswhite, far side. Drives the top of the key over to Beatty. Beatty gets a screen from Crookshank, gets a mismatch. Draws the double team, spins to the hoop, puts it up. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. And that'll be the first foul on Nathaniel Husana. So Ryan Crookshank at the free throw line. Only had 3 points against Forks. And he's short on the first free throw. Husana has to tie his purple shoes as her really interesting color. So Ryan will have another free throw. It's a 2-0 ball game. And Crookshank missed them both. Rebound goes to Jacobson, and here come the Tarriers. Jacobson quickly up to Brink. get it back to Jacobson. Near side to Dearth, into the corner to Floyd. To Brink, looking for Husana. Now it's up top to Dearth, swinging it around to Jacobson, takes the three. Rims off, rebound, Williams, the shortest guy out there, I gotta tell you. Over to Beatty. Beatty early in the offense. To Crosswhite. Crosswhite top of the key. Near side to Beatty. Pick and roll going with Crookshank. They'll leave it for Williams. Williams to the side of the paint up top. Miller Campbell for three. That rims off. Rebound on the floor to Jacobson. Jacobson in the corner to Dearth. Cross court, actually up to the top to Husana. Back to Jacobson. 5.5 minutes to go here first quarter. 2-0. Charles Wright on top with the ball. Here's Dearth. To Floyd at the foul line. Hands it back to Jacobson. Near to Dearth. Looking for to Floyd. And then it gets to Floyd in the paint. Nice cut back. Puts it up and in, and the foul. And they're going to get John Beatty with his first personal. And Jason Floyd at the free throw line for possible three-point play. Got it. Crosswhite. Back to Miller. Campbell out of Williams. Williams got to get it across, and there's a 10 count. And the first turnover on North Mason. Substitutions for the Tarriers. Daniel Peterson will step on, as does Dara Peters. It's Terrier ball inbounds, goes into back court to Jacobson, swing it to the high post. Husana turns and faces the basket, steps back, throws it to the baseline. Here's Peters, and a foul away from the ball. And that'll go on Ryan Crookshank, his second team foul on North Mason. Baseline inbounds, right of the backboard. Inbounds goes to Peters, down to Husana, to the hoop alone, up and in. 4 points for Nathaniel. And it's a 7-0 lead. And a full timeout call by the Bulldogs. 4:41 to go, first quarter, 7-0. Charles Wright.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout. Beatty will get it into back court to Williams, and Williams will speed across midcourt. Top of the key on the dribble, trying to get some space on Peters. Steps back again near the midcourt circle. Throw it over to Crosswhite. Crosswhite on the dribble, fake that up three, finds Beatty. Beatty back to Crosswhite. Crosswhite trying to dribble in the perimeter, excuse me. Now here's Crookshank over to Beatty. Gets the screen, trying to get a mismatch. And here's Miller Campbell. And we have a foul away from the ball. And that'll go on Daniel Peterson, his second team foul on Charles Wright. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Betancourt in there and bounces it into the big man. Crookshank up and in. And that's the first basket of the night for the Bulldogs. Comes at the 4:04 mark. Little full court press. kind of a zone. Husana has it across midcourt to Jacobson. Jacobson directing some traffic near side. Here's Peterson up top to Peters to Husana. Foul line jumper short and almost rolled in, but rolled off. Williams comes up with it. To Beatty. Beatty driving baseline. Reverse layup. No. Williams with a tap back. Wow. Again, the shortest guy on the court gets the rebound and the points. Here's Floyd. Floyd up to Peterson. Now to Jacobson. Jacobson thought about a drive. 3:10 to go in the quarter. 3-point lead for the Terriers with the ball. Here's Peters. High post feed to Husana. Husana goes, kick it out. And now it's Floyd on the baseline. Out to Peterson. Gets it to the side of the paint. Here's Husana to the hoop. Missed it. Rebound goes to Cruikshank. And it off to Williams. Williams up to Beatty. Beatty to three-point arc. Up top it goes to Campbell. Over to Betancourt. Gonna go to the hoop. Left the lane. Stops on the baseline. Puts it up just short, but drew the foul. I think that's 2 on Husana. Yes, it is. His second, third-team foul. So Julian Betancourt at the free throw line for 2 free throws. We've got 4 players, make it 5 players getting ready to check in. And Betancourt gets the first one. So we've got Brink returning and Dearth returning for the Terriers. Spencer Davis on the court for the first time tonight for the Bulldogs, as is Ethan Collins. And Crosswhite will return for North Mason. Second free throw by Betancourt, missed it. Spencer Davis taps the free throw out, and Betancourt takes a 3. Off the back of the iron, rebound. Davis again with a rebound to Collins for 3 at the top, and that's in. He had 13 points last night, and he gets busy, and then Bulldogs are up 1. Jacobson to the corner to Dearth, side of the paint. Feed to Floyd, and there's going to be a whistle on the Bulldogs. I think it'll go on. Yep, it goes on Spencer Davis, his first third-team foul. Miller Campbell will step back in for North Mason, replacing Ryan Cruikshank. It's a baseline inbounds for the Terriers. Jacobson will lob it all the way up to Brink. Brink to Jacobson on the far corner. And here's Brink, got away with a little bit of a walk to Dearth. Dearth to Husana between the circles, now opposite side to Jacobson and reset with 19 on the shot clock. Over goes to Brink. To Floyd on the baseline. Husana, side of the paint, pull-up jumper, short, but the foul, and it's going to go on Davis again, I believe. Yep, it is. That's 2 on him. 4th-team foul. Nathaniel Husana to the line for 2 free throws. First trip to the line for Nathaniel. Got the first one. Get one more. He's got 5 points. Ties the ball game up. Second free throw off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Betancourt, and here comes Crosswhite. Crosswhite steps back, trying to get some space on Floyd. Hand it off. Well, he's going to get to the baseline, and Davis. Davis out to Crosswhite. Crosswhite calling out the play between the circles. Far side, Betancourt. To Crosswhite. 3 on the way and off. Rebound, Husana. Out to Jacobson. Jacobson up the far sidelines. Bounce to the baseline corner. Gets the ball back. Now around the horn it goes. Dearth for 3. Yes. Here's Crosswhite. Approaching a minute to go in the first quarter. His team trailing by 3. Crosswhite to Campbell. Campbell 3 short. Rebound. Dearth for Charles Wright. Here comes Jacobson up the far sidelines again. Swinging in the corner to Brink. Brink looking for Husana. Dribbles out of the corner, bounces it to Husana, and they can say he traveled. I have one turnover on the Charles Wright Academy. And one on the Bulldogs so far in this ball game. 45 seconds to go in the first, 11-8. Charles Wright with the lead, North Mason with the ball. High post feed to Davis. Hand it off to Collins. Collins over to Betancourt. Now hand it off to Crosswhite. 30 seconds. About a 10-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Betancourt over to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the baseline, kick it to Collins. 3 in the corner, yes. Back-to-back with 2 threes for Ethan. 6 points, and it's tied up at 11. Quickly up the court, Dearth stolen away by Betancourt, and they're going to get a whistle, and is it going to be on who? And that'll be Betancourt picked up his first 5th team foul on North Mason. 7.4 seconds remain in the first quarter. 11-11 is the score. Jacobson at midcourt. Throws over to Brink. Over to Jacobson. Will take the 3. Miss it at the buzzer. And we head to the second quarter. All knotted up at 11.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
The Bulldogs start the second quarter with the ball. They have Campbell, Davis, Beatty, Collins, and Crosswhite who has the ball. High post feed to Campbell, to Davis, to Beatty near side. One dribble gets it back to Campbell. Opposite side now, Crosswhite gets the screen from Davis. It's over to Beatty. Beatty on the dribble. Swing it over to Collins for 3. That goes over the backboard and out of bounds. It'll be Tarrier ball. And who checked back in for, Cruikshank came back in for North Mason. The Tarrier lineup is Dearth, Jacobson, Floyd, Peters, and Husana. Jacobson with the ball. Near steal by Crosswhite, but it goes to Dearth. Dearth pulls the ball over his head. Back to Jacobson. Then to Peters. To Floyd. Pass down low, picked off and stolen away by Miller Campbell. And here comes Joe Crosswhite for North Mason. To Campbell over through Cruikshank. And there's 2 turnovers on each. Christopher Seifert checks in for the first time tonight for North Mason. Tarriers quickly. Jacobson way outside, gets it over to Dearth. Gets it back to Jacobson. Back to Dearth. And over to Jacobson. Jacobson high post feed to Floyd. Quick pass down to Peters. Peters hook on the baseline, falls short, and the rebound goes to North Mason. Here comes Crosswhite. Crosswhite hands it off to Beatty. Up top it goes to Collins. Back to Crosswhite. Still knotted up at 11. Beatty drives baseline. Cut off by Dearth. Lob it back to Crosswhite, cross court. And Joe will reset. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Beatty. Gonna go split the double team right to the hoop on the glass and in for John, his first basket of the night. And the Bulldogs are up 2. Floyd in the backcourt to Jacobson. Quickly up it goes. Nice find. Peters drops in. Tied up at 13 now. Here is Beatty. Beatty will dribble up. Throw it to Crosswhite, and he'll dribble between the circles and get it to Collins. Ethan with the ball. He'll dribble through the circles. Bulldogs staying on the perimeter. 9 on the shot clock. Over goes to Beatty, looking down low. Stop, Crookshank, quick it over to Crosswhite, who has to throw one up, misses everything. And unfortunately, that'll go down as a turnover. Williams returns for North Mason. And Peterson returns for Charles Wright. Terrier ball. Here comes Jacobson. Quickly up to Husana. Husana is going to attack, stop inside the paint, draw a triple team, and throw it to the baseline. Pull-up jumper by Peterson goes in. 2-point lead. For Charles Wright, under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Reed Williams with the ball for North Mason, bringing it across mid-court. Met by Peters. They get it to Beatty. Beatty drives, draws the foul. And that will go on Dara Peters, his fifth team foul. No, fourth team foul. 2 shots coming for John Beatty. Got the first one, I'll get one more. Betancourt returns for North Mason, replacing Joe Crosswright. So it's Williams, Betancourt, Beatty, Seyfried, and Crookshank on the court for the Bulldogs. Second free throw by Beatty goes in, giving 4 points. And tied at 15. Floyd with the ball in backcourt for the Terriers, gets it back to Jacobson. Jacobson crossing midcourt on the dribble. Bouncing in the corner to Husana, fakes the 3. Drives through traffic, loses the handle. Here comes Betancourt. He'll get it to Williams. Williams, top of the key, lost the handle, and they're going to get a kicked ball. So they'll reset the shot clock. And it'll be sideline inbounds right in front of us. Betancourt will trigger the play. Throw it into the corner to Beatty. Beatty down to Crookshank. Crookshank's going to go on Floyd. Splits the double team, loses the handle on the ball. Cyphers comes up with it. And Williams launched a 3 that missed the rim, and that'll go out of bounds. So Tavion Moore will step onto the court. First time tonight for Charles Wright. Usana will sit down. And Miller Campbell will return for North Mason. Seyfried will sit down. So it's Crookshank, Williams, Betancourt, and Beatty on the court for North Mason. Jacobson, Floyd, Peterson, who just walked, unfortunately. Moore, and Peters on the court for Charles Wright. Here's a Bulldog ball. Williams on the dribble. Hand it off to Betancourt. Back to Williams. Finds Beatty. Beatty gets it over to Williams. Williams shuffles down to the corner and will dribble back out. Around the perimeter they go. Down to Crookshank. Crookshank, big jump stop. Up top it goes to Williams. Over it goes to Betancourt. He'll drive baseline, pull up jumper with a double pumper that goes in. 3 points for Julian, his first basket of the night. 2-point lead for North Mason. Here's Jacobson, cross court to Peterson. Finds Floyd at the foul line, jumper off, rebound Crookshank. 3.5 minutes to go in the half. Comes the Bulldogs, Williams. Williams goes over to the far side, and it's up top to Campbell. Campbell, near side, Beatty looking for Crookshank. Gets it down to Crookshank on the box, but nice defensive play by Floyd. and there's going to be a whistle away from the ball. Okay, just a stoppage play. So let's see here. Husana returns, and Brink as well for Charles Wright. Dearth is in there as well. Okay, we got it. So it's Jacobson, Husana, Brink, Dearth, and Floyd on the court for the Tarriers. Jacobson swings it over to Dearth. Up top to Brink, near side. Jacobson takes the three and hits. It's his second three. I'm sorry, no. I'll get that. Oh, sorry, play. Betancourt pull-up jumper off the back of the iron. And here come the Tarriers. Jacobson again finds Dearth in the corner for a three. That's short rebound. Dearth cracks it down. They'll get it to Jacobson. 2.5 minutes to go in the half. 1 point lead for Charles Wright. With the ball, Dearth to Brink to Jacobson. Back to Brink. Near side, Dearth into the corner, Husana. Husana. Oh, overthrew Jacobson. So Crosswhite and Davis will step back onto the court for North Mason. Cruikshank and Williams will sit down. 1 point lead for Charles Wright. North Mason with the ball, 2:10 to go in the half. 18-17 is the score. Crosswhite with the ball, swing it over to Beatty on far side. Finds Betancourt, hooks it back to Miller, and here's Beatty. Beatty gets the screen, bounce it down to Davis, and overplayed by Brink. Brink will draw the foul. And that'll be Brink's first and the fifth on the team. Moore will return, and Peters return for the Tarriers. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs to Davis. Davis in the corner, gets it to Beatty. Beatty lobs it across to Crosswhite, handed off to Betancourt, and then to Crosswhite, set the play at the midcourt circle. Over to Betancourt. Campbell, jumper short, rebound saved by Betancourt, but it goes right into the hands of Moore. Here comes Jacobson. Quickly up it goes to Dearth. He'll find Husana. Draws a triple team. Fade away into paint for the big man. No, knocked out of bounds. That'll be off of Davis out of bounds. It'll be Charles Wright ball. It'll be to the right of the backboard. Jacobson will trigger the play. Gets it in the corner to Dearth. Takes the three. Rims off. Jacobson had the rebound. Taps it. Crosswhite knocks it out of bounds. Again, it's Charles Wright ball, leading by one with 1:18 to go in the half, 32 on the shot clock. Inbounds to, well, the Tarriers in the corner. Here's Husana, fakes the three, drives baseline to the box. Nice step, missed the shot. Looking for a foul, but won't get it. Davis with the rebound will get it to Campbell. Campbell will get it to Crosswhite. Here come the Bulldogs, trailing by one. Into the corner near side is Beatty. Up top to Campbell, over to Betancourt. Betancourt, oh, pass off the hands. Another turnover. Here comes Jacobson into the corner. To Moore. Turnaround off the glass by Moore. Fell off, but a foul was called. So Crosswhite picked up his first. 16th foul. And Tavion Moore spins in the first free throw. He'll get one more. Floyd will return, replace Husana. Beatty sits down, and Collins is back in. Now let's get back in here. 47.3 seconds remain in the second quarter. Second free throw by Moore is off. And rebound goes to North Mason. Here comes Crosswhite. Crosswhite drawing out the defense. Trying to get a little bit of penetration. Finds Campbell between the circles, back to Crosswhite. About an 11-second difference between shot and game clock. Crosswhite still with the dribbles. and he'll step back. Collins for 3, he missed everything out of bounds. 14 seconds remain in the half. 2-point lead for Charles Wright. Husana returns, and Davion Moore will sit down. So you know they're going to go to Husana, I would imagine. Inbounds goes to Floyd, back to Jacobson. Over to Dearth. To Jacobson. To Dearth. Up top to Moore. Near side Jacobson drives baseline, steps into the corner for 3 at the buzzer. No. And we head to the locker room with Charles Wright Academy up 19-17 after the second quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the halftime activities here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
My name is Matt Woods. I'm the new podiatrist taking over for Dr. Rice. I know that he's a very well-liked podiatrist, and I'm very, very happy to be able to take over his position here at Mason General Hospital Ankle and Foot Clinic. I just want everyone to know that I'd like to treat all my patients like they were my friends or my family. You know, I wouldn't do anything to a patient that I wouldn't do to myself. I just think that having a good rapport with your patients and the trust is necessary, and you know, I can do anything from toenails to giant fractures to arthroscopic procedures.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call, or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the Olympic League are playing? Who won the game last night? And what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on OlympicLeague.com. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making OlympicLeague.com the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the Olympic League. Check out OlympicLeague.com, the official website of the Olympic League.
So, halftime score here. Charles Wright Academy leading by 2 over the North Mason Bulldogs in the second game of the second day. The finale, if you will, of the North Mason Holiday Invite. 19-17, the Tarriers. Leading scorer is David Dearth has 6 points, and Nathaniel Husana has 5. A 3 for Dane Jacobson, 3 points for Jason Floyd, a basket for Dara Peters, and a free throw for Tavian Moore. Leading the way for the Bulldogs, Ethan Collins has 2 threes. He has 6 points. 4 for John Beatty, 3 for Julian Betancourt, a basket for Reed Williams, and a basket for Ryan Crookshank. Well, turnover's pretty even, but we will talk about that when we come back This will take yet another timeout. We'll talk free throws, or we'll talk turnovers and fouls. In a moment, halftime score, Charles Wright Academy 19, North Mason 17.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit KeepTheConnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our community credit union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Again, the halftime score, Charles Wright Academy 19, North Mason 17. Told you I was going to talk about turnovers and fouls. Let's see here. Turnovers even, 5 apiece by my count. Foul trouble, well, Nathaniel Husana has 2 personal fouls. He's the only one in trouble for Charles Wright Academy. For the Bulldogs, Spencer Davis has 2 personal fouls. Everybody else has 0 or 1. That's where we sit here in the foul situation. As Charles Wright Academy comes onto the court to take their warm-ups. Leading by 2 at the half. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back with the third quarter in just a moment. Halftime score, Charles Wright Academy 19, North Mason 17.
Dr. Iris Maudet. I'm a pediatrician here at Oakland Bay Pediatrics. So I was born in the Philippines. I grew up in the Philippines. A lot of a big part of my medical influence came from my parents. They're both physicians. Mason General offers not just outpatient, but there are inpatient work, nursery work, and our nursery here is very busy, and I like that. I like having newborns. I like seeing them for their well child check. It's important to be seeing them the first 2 years of their life.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
This tuna can looks like it's ready to be recycled, but is it? Let's shine a light on this perplexing mystery of modern-day recycling. Let's look closer. Oh yeah, this can of tuna is not empty or clean, so it's not recyclable. But all you gotta do is empty it out, give it a rinse, and then it's ready for the wonderful bin of recyclability. Do the right recycling thing. Empty, clean, dry. It matters.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
Charles Wright Academy starts out the third quarter with the ball. Husana with it on the baseline. Lob it in the middle to Floyd. Floyd back to Husana to the hoop in. And it's only the 7th point for Nathaniel. And here is Crosswhite. Crookshank over to Campbell. Campbell to Beatty. Beatty down to Crookshank. Crookshank backs down, runs over Floyd. And that'll be the 6th turnover on North Mason. And the 2nd foul on 35. They mop up some moisture. Here comes Jacobson, who ran over Williams, but he stood on the line on the sideline in front of the scorer's table. So turnover to turnover. I have 6 on each. Beatty will inbounds it for North Mason to Williams. So it's Williams, Crosswhite, Campbell, Crookshank, and Beatty on the court for North Mason. Beatty with it far side. Down to the baseline, Crookshank up and off. Rebound off his knee out of bounds. It'll go over to Charles Wright Academy. So Jacobson, Floyd, Dearth, Husana, and Brink on the court for Charles Wright. Little 3/4 court zone press. Brink will get it up to Husana, pull up jumper off, and Floyd had it for a moment. Beatty tracks it down, and here come the Bulldogs. Beatty going to go to the hole, off the glass and in. No, they do not call this a charge on John Beatty, his 2nd personal. Four-point lead for Charles Wright. Here's Jacobson crossing midcourt. Swing over to Dearth. Back to Jacobson. Jacobson down to a wide open Husana, but what was that? Oh, they're going to wave that one off and get Floyd with a personal foul. Wow. Okay, so Bulldogs get the ball back. Here's Crosswhite. Dribble penetrates out to Williams. Williams has got a lane. Stops, finds Crookshank. Get it to Miller. Here's Crosswhite. Hand it out to Williams. Williams needs somebody to throw it to. He'll hand it off to Crosswhite, working the far sidelines. He'll dribble up top. 10 on the shot clock. Over goes to Beatty. Lob it to Crosswhite. Ooh, it's tippy toes along the sidelines. And here's Campbell forcing up a three. Oh, he just got, he traveled. I thought he got bailed out. Shot clock was going to expire either way. And that'll be the 8th turnover on North Mason. Tarriers with the ball in the lead. All the way up to Husana. Husana will get it to Floyd and get it back. In the corner, throw it across court to Dearth. Back to the corner to Brink. Brink for three. That's off. Rebound Williams. Williams handed off to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the three-point arc far side. Now up to Campbell, swinging around to Beatty. John puts it on the floor. He's got the big man on him. He's going to attack the hoop. Blocked by Husana. Recovered by Brink. So Jacobson. Out it goes to Dearth. Down to Floyd to the hoop. No, but draws a foul. And that'll go on Miller Campbell, his first. Jason Floyd at the free throw line. Missed the first one, he'll get another one. He has 3 points, and he's 1 for 2 at the free throw line. And he got the second one. Comes Williams at the far sideline, gets it back to Campbell and then back to Williams. Williams crossing midcourt, guarded by the bigger man, Floyd. Near side, Crosswhite. Crosswhite swinging over to Williams. Williams looking for a high post feed. Not there. And over it goes to Williams. Williams still looking for, he finds Campbell in the paint, puts it up, and it drops in. Miller Campbell with his first basket of the night. Gets the lead to 3. Tarriers are up 5 at 1 point. In the quarter, here's Jacobson. To Dearth. Dearth looking low. Back to Jacobson. Get it into Husana. He'll step out of the key, back to Jacobson. Takes the 3. Misses it. Rebound Campbell. Here comes Williams. Williams looks the court over and speeds up the center. Near side to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the paint, out it goes to Beatty. Beatty will take the 3 and rims off. Rebound pulled down by Husana. Here comes Jacobson. Jacobson quickly up to Brink in the far corner. Up top to Husana. Husana drives into the paint with authority, avoids the defense, up and in. Sometimes he looks like a man amongst children. Here's Williams between the circle. Near side, Beatty tries baseline, cut off by Brink, finds Cruikshank. Up top to Campbell for 3, no. Rebound goes to Dearth. Dearth will hand it off to Jacobson, and here come the Tarriers. Up 5. Here's Brink down to the baseline in Husana. Husana pull up jumper, hits it. 6 points in the quarter, 11 for the game. Timeout by North Mason. 26-19, 3:17 to go, third quarter.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
I'm Dr. Amy Maurer. I work at Olympic Physicians currently for Mason General Hospital, but we will obviously all be working for Mason Clinic here in the upcoming months. One of the things that drew me to Mason General was the fact that they're, right out the gate, their mission statement was we put patients first. And that has always been my philosophy, and that has always been my approach to medicine and to patient care. I feel like the best medicine is accomplished when you put patients first, because then you're always motivated to do the right thing and to do the best for the patient.
Inbounds to Williams. Williams back and forth on the dribble. Finds Betancourt back in the ball game. And gives it back to Williams. High post feed to Cruikshank. Cruikshank finds Miller. Miller looking for Collins, and 3 seconds in the key. Charles Wright Academy up 26-19, under 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. Jacobson over to Moore. I'm sorry, that is Peterson. Peterson lost the handle on the ball and goes in back court. Quickly up it goes to Moore, over to Husana, fakes the 3, drives to the foul line. Out of the top it goes to Jacobson, to Floyd, back to Peters. Peters missed the running layup. Rebound goes to Campbell, and here comes Williams. Williams thought about it, found a seam. He'll get it to Betancourt, back to Williams. Williams to the elbow. Out it goes to Collins, down to Cruikshank. Cruikshank forcing one up and runs right into Floyd, I believe. Yeah, big one on Floyd. That's his second team foul. Cruikshank at the free throw line, where he's 0 for 2. Make it 0 for 3. You get one more. Jim Ryan only has 2 points so far tonight. Make it 3. Got the second one. Betancourt just slapped and fouled Peterson, picking up his second, and that's the 4th team foul on North Mason. Floyd has it in back court, gets back to Jacobson, up to Peterson, back to Jacobson, into the corner to Husana. Take the 3, nope, yes, nope, missed it. Rebound, Cruikshank had it. Collins steals it away from him, and here come the Bulldogs. To Williams. Williams is going to attack. Missed the shot, partially blocked by Floyd. Ball went to Cruikshank. His turnaround dropped in. He did draw the foul. So Osama picked up his third team foul. Dearth steps back onto the court for Charles Wright. As Cruikshank missed the free throw, Husana rips down the rebound, and quickly the Tarriers are back in business here as Floyd cuts back to the baseline. Nice foot move up and in, giving him 6 points. Here is Betancourt, back to Williams. To Betancourt, looking to go baseline, stops, hooks it back to Campbell. Campbell takes a 3 and hits it. It's only the second field goal of the game, and it's 5 points. Lead is 3 for Charles Wright. Floyd with it in back court. Everybody left him, so it brings it up. Hand it to Jacobson and set the play. Here's Dearth to Peters. Quick passes. Here's Floyd, side of the paint. Finds Husama. Fouled on the move. Cruikshank with his 3rd personal. 15. Beatty will come in and replace Campbell. So it's Betancourt, Williams, Collins, Beatty, and Cruikshank. Quick inbounds to Floyd, up and in. 5 points in the quarter, 8 for the game. Here's Beatty, swinging it around. Collins wildly misses a 3, but the rebound goes to Williams. Williams will reset. Beatty checks his spot, makes sure he's in 3, missed it. Rebound Husana on the baseline. Hand it off to Jacobson. Tarriers with a 5-point lead. High post feed to Floyd. Floyd drives to the hoop, misses it. And Dearth gets the rebound. Finds Jacobson. Jacobson to Peters, back to Jacobson. And here is Jacobson with a jumper at the foul line. Missed the shot. Rebound hit the baseline. They say it went off of green. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball. Sam Hosier in for the first time tonight for Charles Wright. Crosswhite will step in, and Betancourt is out. Bulldog ball, backcourt. Crosswhite has the ball. And that'll be the quarter, as it couldn't get anything done, and we are through 3. Charles Wright Academy leading 30-25.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same: providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU.
Bulldogs will start the fourth quarter with the ball with Beatty, Williams, Crosswhite, Collins, and Cruikshank on the court. Here's Williams. High post feed way outside to Cruikshank. Hand it off to Crosswhite, gets the screen, takes the 3, and misses. Rebound tracked down by Peters in the corner, and here comes Jacobson. Jacobson finds Floyd, ball poked out of it, but goes to Peters. Peters up top to Dearth. Dearth will dribble over and hand it off to Jacobson. Here's Floyd. Floyd hooked the pass down to the baseline, and the hook is off. Rebound is finally controlled by the Bulldogs, and Beatty comes out of the pack with it. Up it goes to Crosswhite. He just slipped his foot, but no whistle. Missed the shot, and the rebound tapped into the corner where Collins will track it down. Finds Cruikshank. Cruikshank bangs into Floyd, and they're going to call it a foul on Floyd. 3 personal fouls, 4th team foul. I'm going to say it was not on the shot. Busana will step back on for the Tarriers. Campbell will step on for the Bulldogs. It'll be North Mason ball, baseline, inbounds, left of the backboard. Beatty will trigger the play. Throw it high and gets it to Crosswhite. Crosswhite into the corner, Beatty. Oh, we have a moving screen on Cruikshank. That'll be 4 personal fouls on him. And that'll be 16 fouls on North Mason. That was a turnover, that's right. It'll be only 10. Dearth has it on the inbounds. And he'll split the double team crossing mid-court. Turn around and go run some clock here. Jacobson with it, mid-court circle. His team leading by 5. Swing it over to Dearth, far side. Back to Jacobson. And Dearth gets it back. Jacobson up top, 3. Rim short, rebound Cruikshank. Spins away from Floyd to get it to Crosswhite up the far sidelines. To Beatty in the far corner. Side of the paint, Cruikshank backing down. Splits a double team. Floyd got a piece of that one. Jump ball called. Yep. That'll go over. Should go over to Charles Wright. Brink will step back into the ball game. Peters will sit down. So the Terrier lineup is Floyd, Husana, Jacobson, Dirth, and Brink. Bulldog lineup is Crosswhite, Beatty, Collins, Crookshank, and Campbell. This is Dirth with the ball to Brink. It's like the Terriers are taking a page out of the North Mason playbook, and the miss by Jacobson. Husana got the rebound again, missed it again. That one's knocked out of bounds by Jacobson. It'll be Bulldog ball. 5:49 to go, fourth quarter. It's a 5-point lead for Charles Wright. North Mason with the ball. Beatty has it far side. Looks for Campbell or Collins at the top. Gets it to him. Finds Crookshank. Lost the handle, but he tracked it down. Here is Crosswhite. 15 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. Actually, it's down to 10 now. Beatty with it. Looking for Crookshank. Or actually looking for Campbell. Overplayed by Husana. Husana's going to be tried with his fourth personal. It's the fifth team foul on Charles Wright. Still 5-point lead for the Terriers. North Mason with the baseline inbounds. Inbounds goes to Crookshank in the corner. Up around in opposite corner, Crosswhite. And then it's Beatty looking for Crookshank. Gets it to Crookshank. Out it goes to Collins. Over it goes to Crosswhite into the corner to Campbell. Campbell takes the three. Yes. It's his second three in the ball game. And the lead is now 2. 5:01 to go in the game. North Mason hanging around. Terriers have yet to score here in the quarter. Up it goes to Husana. To Floyd, turnaround, jumper falls off, rebound knocked out of bounds as Brink had it. Bulldogs crashed in there and knocked it out. It'll be Terrier ball, baseline inbounds. Jacobson triggers the play, right of the backboard, gets it into the corner. And Husana back to Jacobson, to Floyd. Over it goes to Brink, to Dirth. Dirth down to Floyd. Floyd alone to the hoop. Missed the shot. And the rebound tapped to Beatty. Up to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the three-point arc. Down to, what was that? As Beatty grabbed the ball out of the air. I don't think that's where the ball was going, but Beatty scores it, and it's tied at 30. 4:18 to go. We're knotted up. Dirth with the ball for the Terriers. Gets it to Jacobson. Over to Brink. To Dirth. Midway through the quarter. Terriers have yet to score. High post feed to Dirth. To Husana. He's going to go right to the bucket, leave it short. Rebound, got it himself, goes to the opposite side. It lost it out of his hands. He looks at his hands like he can't believe that one. And tie ball game at 30. As Williams returns for North Mason. They'll bring it up center of the court. Throw it over to Crosswhite, far side. Finds Campbell at the foul line, draws a double team. Lob it over to Collins. Collins takes the three and misses. Rebound pulled down by Husana. Here comes Jacobson. Up it goes to Dirth, back to Jacobson. Off the side to Husana. Husana, one dribble, stolen away by the Bulldogs. Collins gets it to Crosswhite. Crosswhite to the hoop, off the glass and in. Timeout call, 3:08 to go in the ball game. North Mason up 2.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student-athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
North Mason with a 2-point lead. 3:08 to go in the ball game. Tarriers have yet to score here in the fourth quarter. Almost 5 minutes held scoreless. Dirth gets the inbounds, gives it back to Jacobson. And across midcourt. Near side to Dirth, back to Jacobson, center of the court. Dirth near side. Up top it goes to Peters. High post feed to Floyd. Down to the baseline. Jacobson to the bucket. Up and in. Tying the ball game. Crookshank with it from the high post. To Campbell. Over to Crosswhite. Tie ball game with 2.5 to go almost. Williams steps back. 19 on the shot clock. Over it goes to Crosswhite. That's to Collins. Collins, 9 on the shot clock. To Campbell, he'll take the 3. Rims it off. Rebound pulled down by Floyd. He'll get it to Jacobson. Bounce it in the corner to Dirth. Back to Jacobson. Into the corner over to Peters. Peters to Husana. Down to Floyd. Knocked away. Here come the Bulldogs. And then a late whistle on Husana. That is it for him. I have 5 on him, but they got 4. Okay. Oops, wrong one. And away from the ball, a foul called. And that will go on Dane Jacobson, his first. And that puts North Mason in the bonus, 1-1 to Ryan Crookshank. Missed the front end. Rebound tapped out and into back court. Oh my goodness, over and back is poor Peters just didn't know he was wide open under, and he threw it back to the back court, and that's an over and back. It's the 10th turnover by the Tarriers. Tie ball game 32. 1:58 to go. Williams has it in back court for North Mason. Steps across midcourt. Got Peters on him. Trying to get us some space. Throws it over to Beatty. Beatty looking low. Gets it to Crosswhite. Up top. Finds Williams. Williams double penetrates. Leaves it for Crookshank. Big steps to the hoop. Blew the layup. Rebound goes to Peters, and he's tied up. That stays with the Bulldogs. So baseline inbounds for North Mason, right of the backboard. Beatty will trigger the play. Lob it in to the big man, and Crookshank puts it up just a little short. Enough defense there by Husama to bother the shot. 1.5 to go, and it's all tied up at 32. Quickly. Oh, ripped it away out of the air is Crookshank to Beatty. Beatty hesitates. And what was that call? I guess it was a travel. So they had a substitution in here. Who came on? I don't know who came on the court. Jacobson with the ball over to Dirth. Over to Brink. I guess Brink came back in. Now Brink is back in there. There we go. And here is Dearth back to Brink, over to Jacobson in the far corner. Under a minute to go. Dearth finds Jacobson on the baseline. To Brink, to Dearth. Dearth will take a three at the top. In and out. Rebound goes to Williams. Williams seals it off, gets it to Crosswhite. Crosswhite crosses midcourt to the top of the key. It's about a 10-second difference between game and shot clock. Actually, 10 seconds exactly. We have a timeout on the court. North Mason will have the ball when we come back.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
.35 seconds remain in this ball game. Tied up at 32. There's a 10-second difference between the game and shot clock. So that means there's 25 on the shot clock. Bulldogs will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They have Crookshank, Campbell, Crosswhite, Williams, and Beatty on the court. Offensively, Husana, Floyd, Jacobson, Brink, and Dearth for the Tarriers. Inbounds goes into backcourt. It's Williams. Williams steps back beyond the three-point arc, finds Campbell. Over it goes to Beatty, near side. Beatty will drive to the foul line, find a hole, go right to the bucket. It rims off, got his own rebound, put it up, blocked from behind, and here comes Jacobson up the far sidelines. Timeout called. 15.9 seconds remain in the ball game. And we'll be right back.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics. Equal opportunity provider. Translation services provided.
Charles Wright Academy will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They have 15.9 seconds in the ball game, 32 all. Be mid-court, far sideline inbounds. So Davis is out there with Crookshank, Crosswhite, Beatty, and Williams. That's the North Mason lineup. For the Tarriers, you've got Brink, Dearth, Jacobson, Floyd, and Husana. This is Jacobson. Gonna drive to the foul line. Finds Brink. Gonna take the dribble. Up top it goes to Jacobson. Three on the way to the top. Short. Floyd over the top, just at the buzzer. Oh, they're gonna wave that foul off, really? Okay. No foul, and we head to overtime. Wow. No, they're not going to give that, so we're going to head to overtime. So this is the end of regulation, all knotted up at 32. Boy, second overtime game in 2 days here at the North Mason Holiday Invitational. We will step aside, we'll be right back. Okay, we won't have time for that one. We'll save it for the next break. So we're going to have a tip-off here, or a jump ball to start the game, or stop the overtime. It's all knotted up at 32. So Husama and Cruikshank will meet at center court to get the OT started. It's the same lineups out there as it were before the last play. Ball's up. And Husama knocks it into the corner in back court. Jacobson had to go get it, and we'll get it to Dearth. And here we go. Jacobson crossing midcourt, throws over to Brink, looking for Floyd, finds Husama at the foul line, and he'll take an open jumper as everybody backed off, in and out. Got his own rebound, he's gonna go right back, nice step up and in. Here's Campbell with it over to Crosswhite. Hand it off to Williams. Finds Beatty. Beatty to Cruikshank. To Williams in the far corner. He'll dribble, penetrate, and he'll get it to Beatty. Beatty stops, throws it back to the opposite side of Williams. Williams will drive to the hole. Leave it for Crosswhite. Wasn't expecting it, rolls out of bounds. And that is a 12th turnover on North Mason, first in overtime. North Mason does have that one foul. Well, I guess it's not really to give, but they have 16 fouls, whereas Charles Wright has 7. So all the whistles will go to the free throw line. Jacobson rolls it to Floyd. Floyd to the baseline. Husama. Throw it out to Brink. Brink into the corner. Jacobson, 3. Rims off. Rebound goes to Crosswhite. Crosswhite will get it up to Williams. Williams speeds around the defense and changes direction. Still attacking is Williams, and Crosswhite will nail the 3. And the Bulldogs are up 1 with 2:15 to go in overtime. I like the way that the Tarriers don't dribble. High post feed to Husama. He'll try to split the D, and he'll find a cutter, and up and in is Dearth. Already doubled their total for overtime as they did in the 4th. 1 point lead for the Tarriers. High post feed for North Mason with the ball. Crosswhite will take the handoff to go to the hole, leave it for the baseline. Campbell with a jumper that rims off. Rebound Husama. Ooh. They called a timeout just before he was going out of bounds. It's a 30. We'll keep it here and give you a reset here on what's happening here. So we're in overtime. The Charles Wright Academy Terriers lead by 1. This will be their second overtime game. They went to overtime and beat Clahalia by 1 yesterday. Now they're going to overtime here against North Mason. 1:39 to go in OT. The difference in this ball game is the 2 points that North Mason held Charles Wright in the 4th quarter. They came back and tied the ball game at 32. So it'll be Terrier ball coming out of the timeout. Husama, who has 4 personal fouls. Brink, Floyd, Dearth, and Jacobson, who will inbounds it. Dearth has it. He'll get it back over to Jacobson, over to Floyd. And here is Dearth. Here's Floyd. Back to Jacobson. This is Dearth. Up top to Jacobson. Over to Dearth. They're looking for one of the big men along the perimeter, or along the baseline. Dearth has it. Back to Jacobson. 5 on the shot clock goes to Husama. Husama traveled. That's the first turnover on then the Tarriers in the overtime, and stepping onto the court is Peters. And here comes Williams. Bulldogs trailing by 1, a minute to go in overtime. Up top to Campbell. Campbell over to Crosswhite. Crosswhite beyond the three-point arc. He's going to dribble around to the top. Throw it over to Williams. Over to Crosswhite. Sets his feet for 3. Short. Nobody went and got it, and we have a whistle away from the ball. Who's this going to go on? That'll go on Floyd. That's his 4th. 8th team foul. And we're 1-1. Who's shooting? So it's Crookshank at the free throw line. Now Ryan has not had a good night at the free throw line. He is 1 for 4. He has 5 points. I'm sorry, he is 1 for 5. It's another front end of 1-on-1. You got to hit the first one. Missed it. Rebound goes to Husama. 36 seconds remain in this overtime, and a 1-point lead for Charles Wright. Brink with it, far side. Jacobson and Beatty just picked up the foul and must have pushed him intentionally. That'll be 3 on John, and that is the 7th team foul on North Mason, so it's 1-1 for Jacobson. As Brink will step out again, and Peters will come back. This must be offense or defense here. As Dane Jacobson's at the free throw line for the front end of a 1-1. This is his first trip to the free throw line. Got the first one. They'll get one more. The lead is up to 37. Should it not be 37? Should be 37, not 36 on the scoreboard. Jacobson hit the second one. It's 38. And here comes Williams, 25, and the overtime. Haven't corrected the scoreboard yet. Crosswhite over to Williams. Williams in the corner to Campbell. And the time's going to run out. They just corrected the scoreboard. Campbell will throw it in the corner, stolen away by the Tarriers. And the Bulldogs failed to execute on that one. And Crookshank just fouled out. With 5 points. So go to the other end of the gymnasium, and Floyd will pretty much ice it here as Charles Wright is up 3 with 1 second remaining. Floyd, let's see here, he is 2 for 3. At the free throw line, he has 8 points. Got the first one, he'll get one more. Them both. And that's pretty much it. And that is the game, as in overtime, Charles Wright Academy knocks off North Mason 40-35. We will take a timeout. We'll wrap this broadcast up as the finale of the North Mason Holiday Invite comes to an end with an overtime win for Charles Wright Academy. We'll be right back.
I'm Dr. Alexandra Rhodes. I work at Oakland Bay Pediatrics. My specialty is pediatrics. I wanted to be a doctor because I really love taking care of babies. My dad was a doctor and I was always in the hospital, and I volunteered in a hospital as a baby cuddler for a little over a year, and I really loved it. And I think I just always knew that I kind of wanted to be a pediatrician. I went to Washington University in St. Louis for college, and then Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland for medical school.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe. Hey, John. Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet, too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
There we go. That's a final in overtime. The Charles Wright Academy Tarriers beat the North Mason Bulldogs 40-35. They did it behind the 13 points from Nathaniel Husama, 10 from Jason Floyd, 7 apiece from David Dirth and Dane Johnson. Basket for Dara Peters and a free throw for Tavian Moore. For the Bulldogs in the loss, well, they didn't have one guy. Let's see here. 8. Well, Miller Campbell finished with 8. 6 apiece for Ethan Collins and John Beatty. 5 for Joe Crosswhite. 5 for Ryan Cruikshank. A basket for Reed Williams. 3 for Julian Betancourt. All right. So next up for North Mason, they host River Ridge next Saturday as part of the girls and boys doubleheader, which Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will broadcast. Charles Wright Academy returns home next Saturday to host Manor House Christian Academy from Oregon. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow from the Fort Vancouver Holiday Tournament, where the Shelton boys will be playing either Fort Vancouver or Hawkinson. Time could be as early as 9:30. Or 1 in the afternoon, depending on the High Climbers game today against Corvallis. It should be interesting down there in Fort Vancouver. So that will do it for the North Mason Holiday Invitational at Hawkins Middle School in Belfair. Final scores for tonight's games, I should say. Forks held off Clahalia 48-47, and Charles Wright Academy pulled away from North Mason in overtime, 40-35. Thanks for joining us for high school basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. And we will talk to you possibly tomorrow. I get some things all set up here. Hold on a second. Yes, we'll talk to you tomorrow.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health. Our Community Credit Union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. And Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.